Back to my channel. I am going live today with my first live video ever on YouTube, and it is for a Costco grocery haul. I'm trying to find out how I can share more content with you guys on YouTube, and I thought that I would try going live and just see what happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I brought home from Costco. And today we went about 2 days ago and we spent $243.32, and I'm gonna show you what we picked up. We brought home, we're a family of 7, okay? And if anyone has like any comments or questions or anything like that, I cannot see a chat or anything. Again, for the couple people that just joined, this is my very first time going live on YouTube, and I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but we're just gonna kind of go with it. And if you have any comments, just leave them below, and hopefully I can go back and answer them or something like that. And yeah, so let's go. And so I'm gonna show you guys what we picked up, okay? So again, we are a family of 7, and we go to Costco a few times a month. So it's not just like a once a month trip or anything like that. But so we brought home on our last trip. So we needed some more syrup. So we picked up 2 of these log cabin syrups. This is our favorite syrup. And once again, this is my first time going live, so work with me and just be patient when it comes to the camera and showing you guys things and everything, because like I said, it's my first time. And then we picked up 2 of these brown rice. These are brown rice ramen, and my husband really loves these. They are made from brown rice and millet, and they're delicious and just a healthier version of ramen. We buy the other kind of ramen too because my son Isaac loves ramen, and so we will buy the cheaper ramen packets you can find at pretty much any grocery store. And I just either throw away the little sauce thing that comes, or the little powdery stuff that comes with it, or if it's the soy sauce one, I'll keep those, and I can add them to a soup or something like that later on. But my husband really likes these, so we picked up 2 of these brown rice ramen noodles. And prices, I have my receipt here. So the log cabin was $6.99 for the 2, and the brown rice, they were each $8.49 for the 2, for each one. And then we picked up some organic strawberries. We really love these strawberries. We buy these a ton, okay? And I have probably like 2 or 3 bags of these outside in our garage freezer. And I picked up another bag today just because we like to stock up on these, because from what I understand, they're not always available at Costco. And so when we go, we'll just buy like 1 or 2 bags just to make sure that we have plenty in our home. We use these to make Yonanas. It's called nice cream, right? So we have a Yonanas maker, and so basically you use frozen bananas with any kind of fruit, and it makes this delicious creamy ice cream like dessert that is no guilt, and it's absolutely delicious, and my kids love it. And we make that usually probably 2 or 3 times a week for our family get-together times at night. And one of their absolute favorite ways to enjoy it is with the dark cherries. So we use frozen bananas and dark cherries, and it's delicious. So got those. And then we also picked up some corn. We buy our corn regularly. The organic yellow corn is what we usually get at Costco, but they had this white sweet corn, this organic white sweet corn, and so I decided to go ahead and get that. The cherries were $9.99, and the organic corn was $8.49, so not bad. And put that over there. All right. So the next thing that we picked up, I've never bought these before. This is something new. We brought home some of these organic zucchini spirals. I've been seeing these on different trips to Costco, and I have a spiralizer that I got a great deal on, but I've never used it. So on this last trip, I was just like, you know what, let's just go ahead and just buy these, and we'll see how we like them, and I don't know, maybe then I'll actually eat spiral vegetables. So got those, and those were $9.59. And then the Honeygram graham crackers are on sale this month at Costco, and so I think these were $2 off. Yep, $2.50 off actually, for each of these boxes. So we picked up 2 of these Honeygrams, and these are just fantastic with the Yoniana's nice cream that I make for my kids, and so that's why I wanted to stock up. I think the limit is 5, and honestly, when we go back later this month, I'm probably going to get another 1 or 2 boxes just because they are on sale, and I know that we will eat them. All right, next I picked up some Bounty paper towels, and we normally always buy the paper towels from Sam's Club or Costco that are just their store brand, and we don't normally buy name brand a whole lot. But I saw something recently from America's Test Kitchen that said that Bounty was like their favorite paper towel, and they were the best out of all the ones they tested. So when we went to Costco and they were on sale, they're on sale I think $5 off this month. Yep, and so I decided to go ahead and get them since they're on sale this month, and America's Test Kitchen said that they were better than the others. And then we picked up these Filtrate Filters. We love these, and they're kind of pricey. They were $10 off, so they're normally $39.99, and $10 off they were $29.99. But they work really well, and we always just try to buy them from either Costco or Sam's Club while they are on sale. So we went ahead and grabbed those. I didn't see those in the ad, so it was a nice surprise when we went there to find those on sale so that we could just have those for when we do need them. And then we also picked up 2 containers of all laundry detergent because we are running really low on laundry detergent, and we love this all free and clear, and it's on sale right now for $4 off. So these were each $10.99. And so we went ahead and grabbed 2 of those. I'm just going down my receipt here, and then we picked up 2 of these lemonades that my kids and my husband really love. So these are $5.99 each, and so we went ahead and grabbed this 2-pack, and my husband just mixes this a lot of times with some palm juice or something, and he really likes it that way. So went ahead and grabbed the lemonade. And next, we picked up some of this Everyman Jack body wash for my boys and my husband. So this was $12.99, and we decided to go ahead and get this. I don't think he's ever bought this before. He usually buys, I think, the Dove Men. But went ahead and grabbed this because it's really expensive in the regular stores. For just one of these, I think it's like $4 or $6 or something like that. So $12.99 for 3 is a pretty great deal. And then next we picked up some Band-Aids because we always need Band-Aids. So we always need Band-Aids, so I went ahead and picked these up, and there's 188 in here, so lots of different types of Band-Aids in there. And then we picked up some aluminum foil. I'm not using a lot of aluminum foil these days. I honestly am using a whole lot of parchment paper or the silicone mats, or we have a Breville air fryer that I love. It is so wonderful. We just started using it probably about a month ago, and it's fantastic. I cook in it all the time now, and it's just great. I'll have to show you guys. one of these days a video on how I use it. But anyway, we picked up some aluminum foil because while I'm not using it a ton these days, I still want to have it on hand for when I do need it. And it's on sale right now. So it was $17.99 and then it was $4 off. So $13.99 for the 2-pack. And then I picked up some socks for my daughter Elizabeth. These were $9.99 and it's just a pack of Puma socks for kids. She has just been wearing a lot of mismatched socks for a while, and she just needs some new socks. So I went ahead and grabbed those for her. And then I picked up some of these late July tortilla chips. These are their multi-grain tortilla chips. I've never tried this kind before, but it's on sale right now. So these were about $5 for the bag. So they're $6.49, $2.50 off. So we're gonna go ahead and enjoy these. We are eating a whole lot less processed food these days, but it's really hard to give up tortilla chips, and so we're still buying these right now, but we are trying to cut down. So put this back here. And then we picked up some barbecue sauce because we are on our last one in the refrigerator, and my kids, especially my son David, absolutely loves barbecue sauce. So I went ahead and grabbed this since we were there, and this was $5.69. And then we picked up some Q-tips. We really needed Q-tips. We go through tons of Q-tips, using for lots of different things, of course, in the bathroom. And these are on sale this month. So they're regularly $8.69 and they're $2 off right now. So $6.69 for Q-tips, 3 packs. And then we also picked up some peas. I think I must have missed this. We picked up some peas. Okay, I see them higher up on my receipt. These were $7.49, and I absolutely love these. These are so good, so delicious. I ate the last bag all by myself that we had bought from Costco, and these are just so good. And just a great veggie to add, well, technically they're a legume, to add to pasta or just soup or just as a side, or just to kind of like bulk up your meal with something healthy. These are a great way to do that. So we picked up some more peas because we were all out. And then we also picked up some more paper plates. And I do tons and tons of dishes in my house, so don't worry about that. I know some people get fussy about when people, right here. Some people get fussy when people buy paper plate products and things like that, but yeah, I do a ton of dishes. We're a family of 7, but yeah, but this does help me to not have to do as many dishes otherwise, and I love the convenience. So I picked up these paper plates. These are just the small ones. And then we're also running low on bowls. So I picked up some bowls as well. And that's everything that we brought home from Costco. So we spent, like I said, a total of $248, $243.32. And then if you guys want a little bit of bonus content before I wrap up this video, we went to Whole Foods today and to a place called Fruitful Yield. I know Fruitful Yield might not be everywhere, but it's kind of like a health food type of store. And they have my favorite sweet potato. So the Japanese sweet potato has become my favorite sweet potato. It's very creamy and it's very delicious. I have not tried Sweet Baby Ray's no sugar. I don't think I have yet. But I have to look out for that at the stores, especially since we're trying to eat healthier and everything like that. But my kids are really picky about barbecue sauce. I've tried other barbecue sauces, and it's like we always go back to Sweet Baby Ray's because they just notice the difference. Although my son David, he's actually not picky. He's the adventurous one, and he is honestly the one that eats the most barbecue sauce. So maybe we can try something else, and he would like it. I think that he would. But so we went to Fruitful Yield and we picked up a whole bunch of sweet potatoes. Actually, I have to show you guys. So we spent $17.87 there, and we brought home all of these sweet potatoes. So most of these are Japanese sweet potatoes, and they're white on the inside and very creamy. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I made my own barbecue sauce a long time ago. It was years ago, and I think I even have a recipe on my blog, but I just haven't done it. I just go the easy route. So I will have a try to make my own at some point here in the near future, especially since we are trying to, like I said, eat less processed food and eat more whole food, plant-based. It's kind of like what we're doing these days. So we're not perfect in that by any means, but that's kind of like the direction that we've moved this year. And so, yeah, I'll have to try to make my own barbecue sauce. And I think my son would really enjoy that too. But we picked up these Japanese sweet potatoes. So these are white on the inside, and they are very creamy and delicious. How I cook them is just, I rinse them off and I cut the ends off. Then I might cut off any like spots that look like particularly ugly. And then I just put them in the Breville air fryer, okay? And I bake them in there. So I don't air fry them. I put them on the bake setting for about 51 minutes, okay? And if they're smaller sweet potatoes, then they might be done a little bit sooner. And if they're bigger ones, they might need a little bit more time, and I can just adjust as needed. So that's how I love my sweet potatoes right now. And then I picked up some of these other sweet potatoes just to try out. These are called, I think Jewel sweet potatoes, Jewel Yams, it looks like, Jewel Yams. And I don't know if these are the same thing as a Hannah yam, because I've heard that Hannah yams are really delicious, really good. So I would love to try them, and I don't know if these are the same thing or not, because I know some sweet potatoes have, there's like, you know, there's one sweet potato and it's got various names. So I don't know if that's the deal with these. I don't know, but I picked up two to try them out because I love all types of sweet potatoes. But so I know I'm probably going to be just fine, but and like them. But my favorite right now is definitely the Japanese sweet potato. These are delicious. So I can just eat 2 or 3 of those for a meal and just be very happy and very satisfied. And so that's what I picked up from Fruitful Yield. And like I said, for a little bonus, I'll show you guys what we brought home from Whole Foods. So that's where we went today along with Fruitful Yield. And at Whole Foods, we spent $41.03. And here's what we brought home. We've been eating tons of strawberries lately. So we've gone strawberry picking, and we've been buying lots of strawberries at the grocery store, and then my kids are just eating them like crazy. And so today when we went, we specifically went for strawberries, and we got these organic ones for $6.29, I think they ended up being, after the sale and the Amazon discount at Whole Foods. So we got a 2-pound pack here. And then I also picked up some grapes, which I'll show you guys really quick. So we picked up some organic grapes, and these are a little pricey, but my kids love grapes and they're fruit, and they really just enjoy them, especially my son Isaac. He's 14 and he absolutely loves these. He has grapes about usually once or twice a day with his meals. So we picked up some organic grapes, and these were a little pricey, like I said, around $9 for these. So, but I find that right now I'm buying grapes at it's all over the place how much I spend on them. They might be 99 cents a pound, they might be $2.99 a pound, they might be $3.49 a pound, but whatever, they're healthy. My kids love them, they're eating them, so I'm buying them. And then we also picked up some bananas. I don't know if you guys can see the background. I already have some bananas back there. Ah, yes, they are. They are so delicious. I haven't tried freezing them yet on my own, but I will have to try doing that. But we also picked up some bananas, and I only got a little bit today, so we always like to have bananas on hand. and kind of have a rotation going with bananas. So we like to have some to eat, and then I like to have some that are ripening on the counter, and then I like to have some in the freezer. So right now we've got some frozen for Yonanas, and then I've got some that are ripening on the counter, and they will be ready to go into the freezer pretty soon, probably in the next day or two. And then sometimes I use some of those to make, I won't freeze them, and I use them to make our favorite vegan chocolate chip cookies. So instead of basically instead of the oil in the cookie, or like the vegan butter actually, I just replace it with banana, and they are absolutely delicious, and my kids love them. I've made them a bunch of times, and yeah, they're really good. So we use our bananas for that, or to make like oatmeal cookies. I will, instead of like a fat, and that's pretty much what I use to like hold everything together. And so I use bananas, and I smash those up and everything. So we always like to have a lot of bananas in the house, and just like I said, a rotation going. And then we bought some more sweet potatoes. So just picked up, these are the same as these ones, these Jewel sweet potatoes. So we went to Whole Foods first, and I saw these, and I grabbed a few of them. So we grabbed 3 of these, and they're smaller. And then when I went to Fruitful Yield, since we were there, I decided to go ahead and grab those, the bigger ones as well. And then we picked up some apples. So we picked up some Fuji apples, and these were $1.99 a pound. So we grabbed some of these. So my kids love to eat these, obviously, by themselves. I'll just slice them up. I will also, to kind of make things more fun and interesting, for example, yesterday, just to kind of go along with dinner, I took the apples and I sliced them. I peeled the apples, I sliced them up, I put them in a pan with a little bit of lemon juice, cinnamon, and a little bit of sugar, and I just cooked them up, and they were a delicious side. And then we had an extra pear, and I did that too with the pear, and so my daughter enjoyed that yesterday with some granola, and they're just delicious. So we bought some Fuji apples because now we're out of apples, and we bought some Honeycrisp apples. And we've got a Honeycrisp tree growing outside, or we bought one last year from the nursery, but we don't have any apples on there, and it doesn't seem like we're gonna get any this year. So hopefully next year, we'll see. But in the meantime, it's doing really well this season, so I'm happy about that. And then we picked up some potatoes. So that's the last thing we bought from Whole Foods. We picked up 3 bags of organic potatoes. So these were each $3.99. And we eat a lot of potatoes in this house, okay? So hence the reason we bought 3 bags. And I actually have some over here already from our last trip to Whole Foods, which is actually earlier this week. So this was actually our second trip to Whole Foods this week. But anyway, we're going through a lot of potatoes right now. And so what I do with those is all sorts of different things. Mostly this week we've just been making them in the air fryer. So we've been slicing them up either as like potato rounds. Yesterday my daughter sliced them up and she made them as fries, but with no oil for dinner, and we put those in the air fryer. And then my husband he sliced them up really thin, and he made potato chips with them. And then of course we make mashed potatoes, and then sometimes I'll take like mashed potatoes and then put them in a tortilla and make basically a taquito, put that in the air fryer, and it's a little taquito. And so there's just tons of different ways that we use potatoes, baked potatoes obviously. And so yeah, we go through a lot of potatoes. So yeah, that's everything that I brought home from Whole Foods. And like I said, I spent $41.03 for all that. And that's it, you guys. That is all for this video. That is a great idea too, to use them to make homemade hash browns. I haven't done that yet. Right now we're getting our hash browns mostly from Trader Joe's. So we buy the hash browns from Trader Joe's, and then I just make those on the stove. And then I got a griddle from my kids and my husband from Mother's Day. And so I've seen some of the plant-based people take the hash browns and then they put them on the griddle, and it's kind of like it's a griddle slash panini press. And then you close it, and so it cooks the top and the bottom at the same time. and you get this just delicious, crispy, like potato thing, and it just tastes so good, apparently. And so right now I haven't done that yet. I haven't tried that yet, but right now I'm just making them on the stove. But that's probably something that we're definitely going to try in the future. So yeah, so thanks for joining me today, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today, you guys. And that is all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I will definitely, I'm trying to like just kind of figure out how I can be on YouTube a little bit more. You two have a good weekend, and do it in a way that is not going to like, well, I'm not gonna have to edit as much and everything, because then I end up not, you know, sharing as much because there's editing, and I just don't have a lot of time for that. I have 5 children, and I'm making like a full lunch and a full dinner twice a day, plus cleaning, plus just running errands, and I'm just doing, you know, all the things. So it's really hard to film and edit videos. So I'm just stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit and just seeing how this goes with sharing live. And so I'm probably going to try to do this a few more times and kind of like see how people like it. Are people watching? Are people interested? And yeah, so that's kind of my plan for right now. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Now I have no idea, for you guys that are still here, I have no idea how to stop this. So, what do I push? Let's see. If anyone knows. All right, I'm gonna push this here. Okay, bye guys.